Hey guys, it's Trish from Trisha's Card Club, live from Chattanooga, Tennessee. Happy Monday night, everybody. I see Miss Shannon Potter. Hey Shannon, good to see you. Let me know if you can hear me. Hopefully you can. It is another Monday night. I don't know how it happened so fast, but every time I turn around, it's another Monday night. And tonight, so far, so good. Knock on wood, knocking on my head. I don't have any technical problems. So hopefully this will just be a smooth thing. Good. Hey, Mary. Good to see you, girl. Thanks, Shannon. Hey, Angela. I'm glad you can hear me. Okay, this is going to be a great night because I have a really fun bundle that I'm excited to share. But let me do the details so that just to give people a couple seconds to get on. I am an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. Let me get this to come in a little clearer. There we go. I am an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. I have a YouTube and a Facebook channel, both named the same, Trisha's Card Club. I go live Monday nights at 8 o'clock Eastern time. And I'm always appreciative if you're watching the replay. If you have never subscribed to my channel and you do that, that would be a great appreciation because I am trying to reach 1,000 followers so I can do more things on my channel. If you see things tonight that you have to have, you can shop with me online 24/7 at trishen.stampinup.net. So that's that. I'm going to talk a little bit more about shopping a little later on in my video, but I first want to say welcome to everybody. And Judy and Anne-Marie, thanks for joining. I appreciate it. I wasn't sure if my friend Karen was going to be able to join tonight with her grandsons. She's visiting, and I was hoping that I might catch and do a shout out to Ethan and Miles. But if I don't, I'll tell her to watch the replay. I'm doing a shout out to Ethan and Miles. Okay, let's see. What do I want to talk about tonight? One quick thing, just housekeeping stuff. Some of you guys know who are listening to this live tonight that Stampin' Up! Has changed the way we place orders. It's a pretty significant change. It's not a bad thing. It's just a change. They've upgraded their software, and so they're upgrading their policies and procedures. And I want to be able to send out catalogs for the next mini catalog that comes out in September. And I can't do that unless my customers have signed up with Stampin' Up! So I am going to send an email out to all my customers and say, here's what I have to do. I would sign you up with your email address, send you a link. You click on the link and you just put in a password. Your username is your email, and then you become part of my database, and then I can send you catalogs. But if you don't do that, I can't send you catalogs. So Shannon, I'm going to send you a link just so I can send you a catalog. Mary, I think the same thing. Mary, you might be in my database. Angela, you're not. I'm going to send you guys links. I'm going to send you an email, and then you can respond to the email, and then I'll send the links out so that you guys can get catalogs from me for the next catalog coming up. Okay, so that's just a little bit of housekeeping. Thanks for you guys that are watching this for the first time to go through that. All righty, let's put this away. Let's get started. Tonight, I'm going to be doing a card using the Charming Day bundle. I love this bundle. Now, it might look a little bit familiar because we've had some roses before, but I've never bought any of them. So when this bundle came out and it's an online exclusive, I was like, I'm buying this bundle because I love this image right here. It's going to be so pretty to cut out in color. But oops, let me get it out of the. But then the dies, you guys, the dies are insane. How many cool things you could do with the dies. So, whoops. You can stamp this image, and then there is the die that will cut it out. If I can line it up real quick, it'll cut it out. But then you have this die right here. So I was like, what is this die? What does it do? Look at this. It's gorgeous. Oops. Isn't that pretty? That's from this die. And I saw a beautiful card that I'm probably going to do for next Monday night using this die. It is so, so pretty. So I love that. And then this die right here, this one right here, cuts out this really pretty leaves. And then this die cuts out a flower with a stem. And I wasn't thrilled with it. So what I ended up doing was I ran it through twice. I snipped off, I ran it in green. Then I ran it in the, I was going to say Lovely Lilac. Oh my gosh, you guys, if you've been around demonstrators forever, you would know Lovely Lilac. Oh, thanks, Judy. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. But remember, Judy, sorry, you guys, I digress with a little work. It's not a caddy, it's the mini. And I just wasn't sure if you were going to order them or not. So I am going to order them to send to my customers. So I'm just throwing that out there. They can still order from you. You don't have to order from me. I just want to make sure they get the caddy. Does that make sense? Hey, Charlene, thanks for joining. So you guys, I snipped it right there. I snipped off the green flower and I did this. So that I thought that was really cool. So there's some beautiful dies in this set as well. This die right here cuts out, oop, cuts out this image right there. So cool, huh? So I'm really excited about the set. So I've done this card a couple of different ways. It's called the Charming Day Bundle. I've done this set a couple of different ways because I wasn't loving my first results. So I kept at it until I got a result that I really liked. And let's see if I can find it. Okay. So what I did, you probably are not, I don't think you're going to be able to see it, but I actually did this by doing heat embossing. So we have Versamark ink, which I haven't done this in forever, you guys, but I mean, on video. And then we have the Wow embossing powders. We have opaque white, we have clear gloss, and we have primary ebony, which is black. And they're really, really nice. They heat up super nice. And I was very happy to use them. And I checked, and when I looked last night, they were in stock. So if you're interested, they are available. And you get 3 of them. So I went ahead with, let me just grab it one more time, this stamp right here. And I stamped it, put the embossing powder on it, used the heat gun and blew it up. And then this is what I got. So this is heat embossed. And I'm going to be using some blends to color. Oops. One of my blends fell on the ground. Okay, so I'm going to be using light pumpkin pie. And I'm going to just go ahead. Oop, nope, didn't want to do that end. I like to color with this end because it's faster. Oops, when I'm on camera. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and quickly color this flower. Try to leave a little bit of white space. And the white space is kind of to be reflective. And it's just where the sun might be hitting it or something. Just leave a little bit of white space like I did right here. And then this flower needs to be colored as well. There we go. And then I came in with the dark pumpkin pie. And I'm just going to go around the outline of where Stampin' Up! Shows us how to shade. I'm just going around the edges of the flower. I'm hearing myself in echo, you guys, because my sister's listening. She's here visiting. So I'm hearing myself in echo, which is totally fine. Anna, you don't have to shut it off. You can still have it on so you can hear. Okay, let me do a little bit over here. This is going to be super. Oh, you know what I realized? This is so funny. This is not cut out. I gotta get out my I totally forgot. Okay, let me see if I did another one. Nope. Okay, so that's my flower shaded. That's my version of shading. Then I'm going to take light granny apple green, and I'm going to go ahead and color in all the leaves, leaving a little bit of white space kind of everywhere. This tip is pretty well trashed, so, but it still works. So I use them until it doesn't work anymore. Hey, Myra. Thank you, Judy, for the heads up. We'll talk later. I just want to make sure that it's all good with you guys. Okay, almost done. Like I said, I'm trying to not take too long of a time to get those colored in. And then I'm going to be taking light mossy meadow, and I'm just going to go along the stem of the leaf and just put in some highlights just to give it a little bit of dimension. So I'm not a professional colorer. There are people like Patty Bennett who are amazing with blends. If you ever want to get a really good lesson, just Google Patty Bennett, and she does an amazing, amazing job with blends. I'm just I like to get it colored and it looks pretty and I'm happy with it blend kind of girl. I am just looking for the die. Okay, so because I didn't remember to pre-cut and color, I'm going to go grab my Big Shot and cut that out with you guys on live video. Normally I have this pre-done and cut out, but because I changed the the die the method that I was using several times. Oops, let me put that in there. Put this down. Put this on it. Let me line it up. So this is why I do this before I get online, because it saves a lot of time. So I apologize for totally dropping the ball on this one, but you'll get to see how the cutting emboss machine works. And I did do that on watercolor paper. I forgot to tell you guys that that is watercolor paper that I used to stamp on and color in. So, all right, that gets rid of that. Let's put that right down here. And how do we do? Oh, we did pretty good. That looks pretty good. Doesn't it come out really pretty? Then the next thing I did was I took an embossing folder, and it doesn't matter what embossing folder you guys use. Everybody has tons of, is that light or dark granny apple green? That is, sorry, Shannon, that's light granny apple green. And then for the highlights, I did light mossy meadow. So I used 2 lights, but you see how much of a difference they are. That's how I got the deeper colors in the leaves. Okay, so take any embossing folder, stamp on it, then emboss it. And that's what I did with this one. So this is a retired embossing folder, but you guys, it doesn't need to be, current if you have it in your stash. We have some beautiful current ones, but we have some really pretty ones that are not current. But if you have them in your stash, you should use them. So I stamped it first, then I embossed it. And that stamp is from this set right here. Happy birthday. So you could do there's some good word stamps in here too as well. So I'm going to glue that part down. Now, remember, when you emboss a piece of paper, that gives it a lot of texture. So you need to be very generous with your glue so it doesn't pop off or come apart when you mail it and stuff. So there's that. Then I took a piece of a pumpkin pie cardstock, and I'm just going to run a strip of glue down there. And I'm going to, I want to make sure that this is, yeah, I don't want it to be half. I want it to be closer to the, let me see before I put that down, how much wiggle room I have. Yeah. Okay. I want it to be closer to the top. And that is a 1/2 inch by 4 inch strip. That's what I did for that. And now I'm going to take some dimensionals and put my flower on with that. And I know this is a really quick card because that's the kind of cards that I make. I think that it's really good to get cards done and in the mail. That's why we make it and we mail it around here. So I'm doing that. Let me get all of the pieces off. Okay, and I'm going to put that like that. And there, you guys, is a very, very pretty, simple birthday card, but really, really pretty. And I don't know if you can catch when you emboss something, this gets real shiny, and it's so pretty in person. It's so pretty in person. So let me get it a little bit closer. There we go. Hopefully I'll capture it on my video in the end, the way that we need it. Thanks, you guys. That's always very, very sweet. All right. Hey, Miss Karen. Ethan wants to know if the card is for him. Oh, earlier when I started, you guys, I gave a big shout out to Ethan and to Miles. So thank you very much for joining, you guys. I'm very excited. I also wanted to tell you, Stampin' Up! Announced today that they're going to do a 20% off sale on the two-tone cardstock. Yes, two-tone cardstock. It is beautiful. You can do a lot of things with it. If you just Google two-tone cardstock Stampin' Up!, you'll see lots and lots of projects with it. Let me see if I can tell you the date. I don't know off the top of my head the date. That's not good. They tell you to visit the promotion page, but they don't give you the date. Well, that doesn't really help any. Let's see. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Probably not. It'll probably take me too long. I will post the date. I'll look it up and post it. Oh, Anne-Marie said it's the 9th. Thank God I have Anne-Marie. She's keeping me on my toes. The 9th, 10th, and the 11th. It's just 3 days. So 9th, 10th, and 11th of this month, all the two-tone 12x12 cardstock will be 20% off. So that's a really good deal. Thanks, Karen. July, did I say June, you guys? July 9th, 10th, and 11th. So just want to put it out there. Okay. Phew. So many changes, so many quick little updates. That's it, I think. I think today is Ethan's actual birthday too. So happy birthday to Ethan. Where everyone sends you happy birthday wishes, Ethan. We hope you had a really good day and you have a really good year. All right, you guys, that's it. I think that you've got what you need to know. Around here, we make it and we mail it. So I hope you have time this week to stamp, make a card, send it out, bless someone. It can be a thinking of you, thank you, get well, hey, you name it, you can send a card out. It doesn't even have to have a purpose. Just send a card and make someone smile. All right, love you guys. I will be back next Monday night with a new video. It's going to probably be using this same bundle because I saw a beautiful card using that big die. So it's really, really pretty. So you guys, you have a really good week, and I'll talk to you guys all next week. Thanks, everybody. Bye now.